Hey guys, I'm going to teach you how to play Dear Maria, Count Me In by All Time Low. Okay, so the first important thing about this song is that it's in drop D tuning. And that looks like this. Your E string is going to be dropped to D, and everything else is going to stay in standard tuning. So it's going to look like D, A, D, G, D, E. When I say octaves, it's like playing a power chord without playing what your ring finger would be hitting. So it's like that, but you take up your ring finger and you mute the string where it was, and so you're just playing whatever the chord name is. It's those two notes. One's just an octave higher than the other. And when you're in drop D tuning, the shape of power chords changes. If the root note would be on the E string, it changes, because since each note has been dropped by 2 frets, you don't have to use this normal shape. You just bar it. This was an A. This root note was an A, but now it's a G because of the new tuning. And since a G root note would be here, and the rest of it would be just like that. Since this is now G, you bar this, and that's how you play a power chord in drop D tuning. Okay, the beginning of the song starts out with the chorus. So the first time the chorus is played, it's played just like every other time, but it's palm muted, and it's 4 chords. It's B, G, D, and A, and that looks like this. With the D, I think one guitar is playing just a low D, and another guitar is playing a high D. So I like to play the low D root note and keep the octave of the D, and just play it together like that, just to kind of get the best of both worlds. That's how I play it. You know, feel free to do whatever. And this is what Alex plays during the part that comes right after the first chorus. They're all octaves on the A string also, except for a D that you'll hit, and that's just an open D. And it looks like this. It's just 4 different chords, really, and it's just the pattern in which he uses them that's kind of different. He goes C sharp, D, and there's an open D, and then there's a D sharp. Jack's part. So the first part of what Jack plays it's all on the A string. The root note of the octave is all on the A string, and he starts out on the 9th fret, goes up to the 10th, back to the 9th, down to the 7th, and back up to the 9th. And at full speed it looks like this. Then he does it almost the same way, but he'll go up to the 12th fret at one point. So he goes 9, 10, 9, 10, 12, like this. And then the last time he does it the same way as the first. And instead of just ending back on the 9, he goes back to the 7 and then up to the 12. So that looks like. And during the first verse, Alex is palm muting 4 chords again, starting with a D, then G, then E, and then back to A. And then after that he does the same thing, except for he changes. It's not palm muting, he changes, and it strums a little bit differently. And at the end of the verse, Alex moves up to an A sharp. From the A, he moves up to an A sharp, right before the chorus comes in, and that starts on a B. And then, like I said, if he strums differently, he goes. And during the first part, where Alex is palm muting, Jack doesn't play anything. But when Alex starts playing it a little bit differently, Jack does too. But he just stays on the octaves of the D the whole time. He goes. Okay, I'll go ahead and show you the chorus again, because this time it's after the verse and in full swing. So Alex is playing the same thing that he played in the beginning, except for he's just strumming it instead of palm muting it. So it's the same B, G, D, and A progression, like this. And the other way is like this. You have two different positions, and in this one your middle finger goes on the D string on the 12th fret, and your ring finger goes on the G string on the 11th fret. And your ring finger will come down to the 12th fret on the G string, and then your pinky will go to the 14th fret on the G string, and it looks like this. Then it'll change a little. You'll take it down to the 7th fret, and you'll start on the 7th fret of the G string. It always stays on the 7th fret of the D string, the root note, but where it changes is you'll start on the 7th fret of the G string, then go up to the 9th fret, down to the 6th fret, and back to the 7th, like this. Together it looks like this. And during the bridge, Alex doesn't play anything for the first part, but then he comes in like this. Those are all octaves with the root note on the A string, and starts with a D. A D, it goes up to an F sharp, then up to an A, and that's kind of where it ends, and then goes back to the chorus, and he goes, and that's on the F sharp. During the first part of the bridge, Jack is the only one playing, and he's playing this. It starts out on an open D. It goes to A, F sharp, G, and then it goes G, A sharp, open D.